that has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says to the church. Message in a minute.
Hi, welcome to another episode of Message in a Minute. Today, I was sitting thinking about where I grew up, my family and everything. I grew up in North Carolina, by the way, out in Castle County. But growing up, I remember my mother would always, pretty much, I'd say before she would do anything, if the Lord wills. I just remember her going, if the Lord's will, we'll get up and we'll put in a bond of tobacco. Or if the Lord's will, we'll go into town and we'll do what we need to do. But, it was always, if the Lord's will. You don't hear that very much today, do you? You really don't. Because it seems like we've gotten very, very regal in our thinking that we're just going to go do things anyway, just because we can do it. Here, let me read you something though. Our life is a vapor that appears for a little time and then vanishes away. So we ought to say, if the Lord wills, we shall live and do this or do that. Romans also instructs us to be transformed by the renewing of our mind so we can prove the good, acceptable, and perfect will of God. 1 Peter also tells us that there are times when we will suffer. Whoa, I used the S word right there, suffer. We don't like to hear that anymore, do we? But that we will suffer according to the will of God. You see, this world could pass away. Oh, it will pass away. But we who do the will of God, keep his commandments, will abide forever. Also, my brother, Glenn, we did a song called If the Lord Wills. It was on our Awaken CD. Here, there's a link to it right there. But if you get a chance, listen to that song because that's what it's speaking about, the Lord's will. He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says to the church.
He that has an ear, let